Good morning, everybody, or afternoon. Yeah, it's like 12:30 right now. Um, I have a lot to say to the United States. I have a lot to say to Congress, the House, Senate, the whole thing. Why are you guys taking so long on this stimulus? Why can't you just get it over with? Just, just make up your mind. Quit dragging your feet. That's the problem. There's too much foot dragging. Too many people with so radically different opinions, even if they're on the same side. I mean, the orange man bad agenda needs to die. The orange man is the president, whether you like it or not. And more than likely, he will win this year, too. And for all the people that can't separate fact from feelings, they are gonna probably like living in the United States. And they, in the past, they threatened to go to uh, Canada. Well, actually, some of those people actually would be better off in Canada because Canada is what the America will become as far as policy, as far as but of course, you have Justin Trudeau. He has he's not the strongest orator. Okay, so sorry for the pause. I was just smoking, lighting up a cigarette, which I shouldn't, I know. But anyways, so they allocated from the first stimulus $500 billion for big businesses, the ones that are too big to fail. Now, then they had that small little loan program, which I think more money should have went to small businesses to help keep small businesses afloat. And I think the hospital should have gotten more than $150 million. But I mean, that's why we had the Heroes Act, which, but I didn't benefit from it. I didn't lose my income. So while a $1,200 check would be nice, but I mean, I don't care. I don't care about money. What I do care about is fame. Maybe I said I didn't, but I really do care. And I know I'm not a celebrity, but I really want to go. I want to go on somebody's podcast. I want a Zoom meeting into. I need people to talk to. I seriously do. If it's a psychologist or somebody, but I don't want to talk to people in some doctor setting. I don't like hospitals. I don't like doctors. Well, there's a couple that this one, my new psychiatrist, I like him, but I, I don't. Oh, and Nestle. I could really use a sponsor, and I drink Nestle Pure Life almost exclusively, so because I love Pure Life, pure. Think about this. Think about innocent and what it really means. I mean, when you're born, you're defenseless. You're innocent, right? But when it comes to being an adult, you're innocent until proven guilty, right? Well, no, it's the opposite way. From somebody that's I know served their whole jail sentence, the whole thing, for they got their final court date and everything. So it was like, yeah. And I was just in a facility. I was in the hospital for about 20 something days, and I was in restraints, and I was really, I had a bad manic episode, and this is the last one that will be destructive to me. The last one. I know what I need to do. I know that thanks to lithium, I'll be okay. I got on the right dosage. But that's not what I want to talk about as much as why I want to be famous. Well, why do I want to be famous? Why does anybody want to be famous? Why do the celebrities want to be famous? Because it makes them feel good. Yeah, they have big egos. Yes, they get paid a lot of money, and yes, they do deserve it. So this is going out to Gal Gadot, and I want everybody else to do an Imagine cover. Let's have normal, everyday citizens sing and make a video. YouTube challenge. Here, this is my challenge to anybody. Imagine all the people living for today. And all you don't even have to make a full video. Just belt out your favorite line of the song. Maybe that's all we need. Maybe we just need a moment. You know, this would be a Twitter moment. It could be. But here's something else I want to tell you about my hospital stay. Yeah, I got my thumb broken. I haven't been able to have the full movement of my thumb the whole time. Um, the policy in the hospital regarding wearing masks and COVID, that was ridiculous. We couldn't be within 6 feet of each other, or if we did, made any physical contact at all, we got yelled at. In the past, I've been in hospitals where you could at least eat together. Well, in this hospital, we weren't allowed to eat together. Had to stay in our rooms the whole time during lunch and everything. And otherwise, yeah, you could always be free to go walk around the whole time. I ended up losing like 20 pounds in there because all I did was pace and walk around. That's all I did. I just exercised. But the problem is policy. Hospital policy needs to be reformed. The government, the branches, and we need to get rid of the bicameral legislature. Ugh. Yeah. I stutter when I'm getting nervous. I need to listen to some music, because that is what helps me stay calm. Is music. Well, cigarettes, they help. They're too expensive. I can't smoke anymore. I just do it out of boredom now. Do it just because I have them. But what I was saying about the Orange Man bad rhetoric, it is, there is a syndrome. It's called Trump derangement syndrome, and a majority, not all, there are some staunch, like, never Trumpers that, the never Trumpers, those, well, maybe not. I don't know everybody's opinions. I don't know, but I'd like to. Anybody who wants to email me, my Email address is continued on next page 2 at gmail.com. Just how it sounds, spelled the same way. There's all lowercase. But anybody out there that wants to send me an email of any time they felt wronged by the government or any place in general, or if you ever need to vent, just send an email. I want to read. I want to absorb material. I just want to push for common sense for 2024. I am 34 years old. Oh, and that's another thing. They need to lower the voting age. I mean, not the voting age, the presidential age. I think if you can go and serve in the military, you should be able to, if you serve in the military, if you're old enough, if you're smart enough, if you're at least 18 years old, that's a good jumping point to get into politics. But once you get to 21, I think anybody should be able to run for president if they're 21 years old. Or maybe 25, because they say your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25 years old. So, but why does age matter? Because you can see Donald Trump is 80 years old or something, and it seems like it always has to be old men that are presidents. Why not Pete Buttigieg? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. He was a millennial president candidate. He was running on the Democratic ticket. But why couldn't he run on a third ticket? Why can't we have 4 or 5? Why can't we have a 3 president system? Why can't we have multiple leaders? Why can't the executive branch have? Now they have a whole staff and all that and everything. But why not let the Libertarian Party debate on the final? Why don't you let why doesn't just everybody the Green Party, the Tea Party, shouldn't just be 2. That may have worked in the past, but we need to evolve our Constitution. The Constitution should evolve more. It needs to go back. We need a constitutional Congress. We need to revise some things. But maybe we don't. I don't know. I don't give a fuck, because, these people... No, I know people enjoy my content, but this is just, I think it's episode 3 of Jerrod Uncut, but let's leave it with that. Namaste.